All right, now that it looks like I'm on the hunt for discontinued fragrances, I have two fragrances from Creed. One is discontinued, one is not. Um, Both brand new fragrances, not used. I actually got them from my, where did I get them from? From Fragrance Shop. I do have an affiliate link in the description down below. I was just happened to be going through them, just their website the other day. And well, I was actually looking for Spice and Woods. That's why I searched up Creed on the search bar. Found two interesting Creed fragrances that aren't really in too many of the other discounters. Um, so, yeah, I saw this fragrance. I haven't heard much about the fragrance, the discontinued one. So I decided to just order it. Well, I started doing some research and it was discontinued. It's a discontinued Creed fragrance that they still have in stock. Not sure how many they have. I was a little worried that they were going to cancel my order just in case it was a mistake. They did not cancel my order. It is 100% legit. Well, I have to actually look at the bottle and make sure they sent it. But what's it called? It's Fragrance Shop, right? I think it's Fragrance Shop. Let me check my affiliate links. Fragrance Shop. Yep. So if you click the link for your Fragrance Shop, do you get $5 off? Nope. It's just an affiliate link. I do make a small commission at no cost to you. But let's get started. All right. I'm going to do the one that is not discontinued first. All right. So this is going to be the one that is not discontinued. It's going to be Green Neroli. Did I order Green Neroli? Well, yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. It's because I was thinking about Vetiver Geranium for some reason. I was thinking about maybe ordering that one next. So you guys already know I love my Creed fragrances. I've expanded my Creed collection. So I have Hardy and Del Mafi. I have Spice and Woods on the way now. And then I got these two fragrances. This line I might complete just because this is actually the cheaper alternative, or it's cheaper Creed fragrances. They're not as pricey as the what's it called? They're not as pricey as the other line, the regular line that you already know of. I'm not even sure what it's called. Then they have the Royal Exclusives line, that's the higher end line, and then this seems to be the cheaper line. So you can find an 100 ml bottle for around 130 bucks. So this one's gonna be Green Neroli. Let's get it opened up. It's gonna be my first time smelling this fragrance. I haven't smelled it before. Basic Creed presentation. Really cool that it has the gold on the front though. All right. I have a lot of Neroli fragrances in front of me right now. I just did the review on, or the first impressions on L'Homme Ideal Cologne. I have Neroli Portofino that I just got the other day. And now we have Green Neroli by Creed. This one I'm going to spray on the back of my hand. All right. All right. A little grassy, a little minty. So what I'm getting right now is like a blast of lemon and mint. There's something else in here. It's kind of like it's definitely minty. The lemon is turning more into like a candy lemon. Imagine it's the mint. Maybe it's like a menthol or something, because it's going through my nose and it's like the iciness of like smelling that kind of mintiness, like the cooling sensation. It's like going through my nose. That's really interesting. All right, let me go ahead and pull up the notes. Green. Yeah, you can find this one for $125. On Sense Angel, max aroma for 130 for a tester. This is interesting. All right, so what am I getting? So mint, mandarin, petitgrain, neroli, tarragon, orange, and base notes are mint again, Italian lemon, caraway, and rosemary. Okay, so mint twice. Maybe the petitgrain. Maybe I'll get some more of that stuff in a little bit. Maybe, I don't know what the tarragon is supposed to smell like. I'm not really too sure what petitgrain is supposed to smell like. This is really good though. Yeah. It's some good stuff. All right, I'm happy to have this one for sure. I'm gonna have to finish out this Creed line. Ooh, almost. Don't pick it up by the cap. Well, now you can pick it up. Just make sure you can pick it up by the cap. You just gotta make sure it snaps on. Lesson learned. My bad. That's on me. I probably look real dumb too. All right. Now let's get to the discontinued one. The discontinued fragrance. It's gonna be Asian green tea. So Asian green tea is discontinued. I did not know it was discontinued. Honestly, I didn't even know it existed. But let's go ahead and get it opened. This one didn't have the wrap, so I wonder if it was used. Which the level on it is definitely lower. So I wonder if this didn't leak. So it was definitely a used fragrance. And I wonder if it's still there on the website. I'll pull it up real quick just because. All right. Go ahead and get this sprayed on. I think we should be good. No. So definitely wasn't because of how it didn't spray the first two sprays. So I guess it's just lower level. Green tea. Let me see if they still have it in stock. I think I got the last one. All right, while that loads up. The only thing about the fragrance shop website is that it takes forever to load. So this is definitely a tea smelling fragrance. Tea forward. Green tea for sure. It's actually a really nice fragrance too, really fresh. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to do two things at once. Okay, so I definitely bought the last one. All right, well, good for me, I guess. So I'm sorry that it's not available. Maybe they can get it back in later. I didn't realize about the last one. That's pretty cool. Anyways, kind of shower jelly, green freshness. Shower jelly, as in it does kind of smell like some kind of like body wash. All right, so let's look it up. So top notes are orange, bergamot, lemon, neroli. I don't get any citrus for the top notes. Middle notes are green tea, blackcurrant, violet, heliotrope, and rose. Base notes are musk, amber, and sandalwood. This one's good. I don't know why this one was discontinued. Let me see. Some people say it smells like Banana Republic's, what is that called? Linen. I think that says linen vetiver. I'm not too sure. The Cashmerean, I think it is by Dior. Some people say it smells like Oolong Cha. And some say it smells like Astor Place by Bond Number 9. All right, let's go ahead and read the note or read the comments. So someone says, opening notes, sharp citrus, a bit old-fashioned, a bit vague, like walking through the duty-free section at the airport. Middle notes, soap, so much soap. Maybe a little rose and neroli under there, but it's a clean shampoo, fresh out of the shower smell. Pleasant, but almost a little cheap. My head and shoulders makes me feel as good, although it's not as strong. The CI seems to be going. Although I've only had it on a little while. Lingering, warmer notes that shine through over time. Still soap, but more floral. I don't get the citrus at all, really, aside from sniffing the bottle before it hit the skin. Heliotrope, rose, neroli for sure. Baby powder, smells posh, but in a boring way. A nice hotel lobby, somewhere I can't afford to be. But I don't want to smell like the bathroom at the Ritz. Disappointed I don't get the green tea. It's the name. He doesn't get the green tea. The green tea is not even like a... The green tea is like a dirtier kind of green tea, like the coffee, like the tea ground kind of smell. Anyways, where's that fresh musty grassiness missing for me? Sweet hay could be the closest I can get, but it's not for me. Pleasant will use up my tester, but never on a purchase list. There's something very bitter and medicinal about it. It doesn't smell neither of citrus nor tea. Just some bitter, unpleasant, powdery herbs. Very unattractive fragrance. Someone else has another Creed soap water scent. The Oolong is probably Oolong Cha. It's better. All right, someone else says Creed Asian green tea is a plane ticket to Asia at the height of the summer. The opening is a morning walk through the market, pineapple, banana, some dirty fruit notes of durian. It's already hot and you could smell the sweat in the crowd, the petrol fumes of building traffic, the cool eating that brings relief you will find at the dry down, sparkling gin and tonic on the terrace of a Raffles while something from the nearby jungle blooms in the night. So it does start off like a little bit soapy. I don't really get what, yes, it smells a bit soapy, but it doesn't smell soapy to the point that it's like just a soap bomb. And even if it did, that's not the worst thing in the world. I get the soapiness, but under the soapiness, I do get the tea note. I guess a lot of people aren't smelling the tea note. The citruses, I don't smell the citruses, so I could agree with them on that. But the tea note, I would say the tea note is a little bit of dirty kind of tea note. Not dirty as in like it smells musty. Dirty as in it smells like the tea grounds or like whatever it is. I don't drink tea, but it's definitely in there. Not being a tea person, like I'm not the biggest tea drinker, so I think it's really nice. Discontinued, got a discontinued gem. Happy about that. Green Neroli is good. Hold on, let's check to see what people say about Green Neroli. Creed. There has to be like some kind of menthol. I mean, no, there was actually I did look up Green Neroli. I didn't see what people said about it. I wonder if that's the petitgrain that's coming out now, or maybe that tarragon. Probably has to be, or maybe it's, I don't know. I smelled this before. Not the fragrance, but just like the specific note. This dry down is like, reminds me of something. That's like a green, no, not green. I'm trying to remember what it smells like. All right, let's see if maybe someone in the comments. Someone says exquisite neroli based minty, orangey, lemony, green fragrance. The resemblance to Selection Verite is real, but not exact. I am typically not a fan of 4711 style colognes, but I really enjoy this one every time I wear it. Summertime only, easy reach. Smells of quality and very old money, not the old school way though. I say it's worth sampling. Longevity and projection are actually above average for this type of fragrance, and it's very well blended. Someone else says the opening smells like you finished mowing the lawn on a spring day and you sit down to enjoy a glass of orange juice in the sun while admiring your work. The mint note is very faint and the mandarin only sticks around for a short while. In the dry down, you can smell the lemon faintly. It doesn't radiate much like many of Creed's, but you can tell they've used quality ingredients. I would love a vote for me. It would be a love vote for me if it was priced more affordably. If you are dropping this much, you better sample it and you know that you're solely buying it because you love it. I actually think this is pretty cheap. I think 125 bucks is pretty cheap, but that's also from a review from 2024. The latest review is a 2025 review. Someone else says this is one of the best fresh green citrus fragrances I've smelled. Very pleasant, but doesn't last long. Someone else says Creed Green Neroli perfume smells too much like flavored mouthwash. The peppermint is way too strong and it overpowers the floral notes. It almost smells like a tube of toothpaste, which does not make for an enjoyable scent. While the Green Neroli scent may work well for some, the peppermint is way too strong and makes this fragrance not worth the price. Okay. There's only like 5 reviews on this fragrance on Fragrantica, which is surprising. Yeah, I'm happy with both of them. Both of them are not going to be for sale, so I'm happy with both of these fragrances adding on to my Creed collection. Maybe I have to get the Vetiver Geranium one and the Lavender Aberdeen, I think it's called. We'll see. Maybe I'll pick them up at some point. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Let me know if you guys have tried these fragrances. That's all I have. Yeah, definitely interested in Green Neroli. Really minty. I'll probably figure out what it smells like to me later on. Asian green tea. It's getting less soapy now, so I definitely have to wear both of these this week, and we'll come back around to this, and we'll talk about these, and maybe next week's weekly rotation, because it's already Friday, and I would have a scent of the day on, so maybe Saturday I could wear one of them, or maybe just a Guerlain fragrance, and then we could start the week fresh with these fragrances, plus one more that I have coming in on Monday. So that's all I have for you guys. I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one, guys.